Hey people, this is Chandler Klebs here, and I'm doing another Minecraft video. This is a little bit interesting because, see, what I did is I started building a whole new structure here. Basically, I'll show you how it works. First of all, at sea level, about sea level, basically this is Y value of 62 here. All this grass here, I used a big fill command to just with one command place all of this grass. And then I did the same thing with all this grass up here. But then everything else you see was done by just flying around in creative mode and placing things. So as you can see, I put a lot of torches here. The idea is that there will be no monsters to kill off my villagers. This is like the biggest village I've ever built. Well, almost the biggest village. So basically, here's the funny thing going on here, is that if you look closely here, I'll turn off the debug screen for the time being so you can see more clearly. You can see hearts coming out of here. That's because the villagers are really funny. Like, see, there's villagers here, and they all fall down here, and this is weird because I'm hoping I can get it to work because basically occasionally you'll see some villager that will step up onto the cobblestone here and will look down there and they will actually walk into the water. I don't know why they do this, but it's really funny. Oh, weird. That one walked there and my character was there, so it pushed. Yeah, so see, that one fell in there. That one just walked in there. This is hilarious because there's all of these villagers that keep falling. They keep walking into the water and falling down this hole. See, this is placed exactly 4 blocks diagonally from there, 4 blocks diagonally from there. And so no matter where somebody goes, they will fall into the hole. So technically, this would work with zombies or skeletons or anything else that can walk up on here. And I used to just build smaller houses that are only 2 blocks high with a ceiling right above. But this is actually a bigger house. The reason is because iron golems in my previous villages were getting stuck inside the ceilings. Their heads were inside the ceilings and they couldn't walk. So here's the funny part is the villagers, they keep going down there. I don't know what's going to happen to all my villagers down there. It's really funny because they're all smashed in there. All you see is their heads. Okay, and the cool thing about being in creative mode is I can fly up here. And see, up here, I have some villagers, and they have a bunch of wheat and some carrots. So as you can see, this is my general style of village that I record. And basically, it has a double wall, really. It has a wall here, 2 blocks high with doors on every part of it. And, oh, there's a cobblestone missing. That's funny. Okay. And then another thing similar here, but this is smaller. And I have it, this one is kind of out of place. I'm not sure what I'll do with this wall. Depending on what happens later, I may even tear down the whole wall. Because the idea is I'm going to get some iron golems to spawn up here, and I'm eventually going to try to figure out a way to get them to fall through here. It's a funny idea, because that would just be hilarious, like having everything fall down that hole. So yeah, as you can see, the villagers are here. I don't think I'm going to see any iron golems, and they take a while to spawn. But as soon as there's like 10 villagers or more, iron golems could spawn up here. So that's the idea is, see, that's the platform up there. And what you'll see is, one thing you'll notice is all the farmland, see, but you don't see a lot of water up there. And that's because the water is actually hidden just above these cobblestone things here. Just above them is crazy amounts of water, which is hiding. So for example, if I were to temporarily just break even one of these, oh wait, oh that's right, I didn't put the water this far. That's kind of funny. Well, I don't want to do it now because it'll displace all my torches. So now let me figure out which direction I'm going, because I know Bandicam only records for like 10 minutes. So if there's enough time left, I also want to show you something else. Over here, man, I'm going so fast and it's taking time for the world to load. But over in this general direction, I built something similar. See, this is where it gets a little bit funny. Because basically I have another similar village here, and what you'll notice is I've got trees here. It's a big island. I'm going to see if the whole thing can even load, because it's taking a really long time to load. It's a huge village. Because it's glitched out, you can see how many villagers there are. And there's even some sheep there. I placed sheep there. This is like totally insane. And there's beds, but it's taking a really long time to load. Oh man, terrible lag when I try to record a video. But yeah, there's 4 beds. It looks pretty nice, as you can see. Like, this is a really good place to be. And yeah, that's the fun part, is it's loading. You'll see the only entrance is the iron doors, which are actually to the south here. And there's even a nether portal. I built nether portals and fun stuff like that so I can go to the nether, where I always die, unless I'm in creative mode. I've been playing in creative mode almost exclusively just recently, just because of the simple fact that, hey, you know, I don't like dying and I just like building things. But yeah, so inside here, this is like the basement. It's underground and there's torches everywhere. I've placed so many torches in creative mode just so that there's no zombies, no skeletons, or anything else that attacks my villagers. So as you can see, there's stuff planted everywhere. And I didn't even place all that. The villagers have been automatically farming things here. There's a few villagers down here. You'll see there's more torches. There's baby sheep and adult sheep, and there's a villager who keeps planting and reharvesting things. There's another one. So yeah, there's like tons of villagers everywhere. But see, this is my older village. I was building stuff here, and it was pretty cool, but I started noticing a little bit of a problem, because occasionally the iron golems would get stuck inside the ceiling. And I don't see any iron golems right now, though, so that's a little bit interesting. But yeah, and then here's the ladder. But as you see right now, it's still glitched out, and there's some villagers here on the surface. But most of them have gone underground. I haven't visited this area for a little while. Yeah, anyway, yeah, that's probably enough for this video. After my other village has some iron golems, I will see how well, if I can get them to fall down the hole or not. But anyway, this has been a cool video showing off my single player Minecraft builds. As you can see, I put a lot of time into building huge things like this. Bye bye.